see that version of you walking out afterward. The door closes behind you. The air outside feels different. The tension releases just a little. Regardless of what happens next, you are still standing, still breathing, still moving. Let that truth settle into your steps. Keep walking. Let the rhythm of movement remind you that life continues even when answers aren't immediate. Left foot, right foot. Each step is quiet proof that you don't freeze when things are uncertain. Notice the subtle strength in continuing. Not dramatic strength, not heroic strength. The kind of strength that shows up quietly and keeps going anyway. You have practiced this kind of strength longer than you realize. If exhaustion appears, acknowledge it. Say silently, "Of course I'm tired." Trying again takes energy. Caring takes energy. Let fatigue walk with you too. You don't need to outrun it. Bring attention to your breath again. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let the exhale soften your jaw, your shoulders, your hands. Your body responds when you slow down. As you walk, notice how the ground never questions your worth. It doesn't ask for your GPA. It doesn't ask how many times you tried. It simply holds you. Let yourself be held. Thoughts may return about comparison. Other students, other timelines, other outcomes. Let those thoughts pass. There is no universal schedule for becoming who you are. Your path does not need to match anyone else's. Say quietly, "I am allowed to move at my pace." Let that phrase move through your legs. Notice the steadiness of repetition again. Step after step, breath after breath. This is what regulation feels like. Not the absence of fear, but the ability to move with it. If emotion rises suddenly, allow it. Tears can come while walking. Anger can come while walking. Relief can come while walking. You don't need to stop for any of it. Your body knows how to process as it moves. Feel how walking creates space inside you. Space between thoughts, space between reactions. You are not trapped inside your head right now. You are embodied, grounded, here. As you continue, gently remind yourself, "I don't need to solve my whole life tonight. I don't need to prove anything tomorrow. I just need to show up." Let each sentence sync with your steps. Notice how your posture feels now compared to earlier. Perhaps a little more upright, perhaps less guarded. Even a small shift matters. If your mind starts racing again, slow slightly. Not to stop, just to soften. Let the world move at your pace for a moment. As you walk, imagine placing expectations down gently. The expectation to be perfect, the expectation to never struggle, the expectation to have everything figured out. You don't throw them away, you simply stop carrying them right now. Say quietly, "I release what isn't mine to carry." Keep walking. Feel your feet again. They meet the ground again and again without hesitation. They don't ask what happened yesterday. They don't worry about tomorrow. They just move. Let your breath deepen naturally. In, out, longer out. Your nervous system understands this language. Notice the quiet confidence building. Not certainty, not guarantees, just trust. Trust that you can handle whatever comes next. You always have. If doubt returns, and it may, greet it calmly. Say, "I've heard this story before," and keep moving. As you walk, imagine the weight you've been carrying thinning further. Not disappearing all at once, just lighter. Enough to breathe easier. Enough to stand taller. Notice the present moment again. The sounds, the light, the movement. Nothing is attacking you right now. You are safe enough to keep walking. Say quietly, "Right now I am okay." Let that be true for this step and the next. If your walk continues longer than expected, that's okay. If it ends sooner than planned, that's okay too. There is no wrong way to do this. As you move forward, let this knowing settle deeply. You are not behind in life. You are not broken. You are not failing at being human. You are learning resilience in real time. If fear about the future appears again, don't push it away. Say, "We'll meet that when we get there," and return to your feet. Feel gratitude for your body again, for legs that carry you, for lungs that breathe, for a heart that keeps going even when things feel heavy. Let your pace naturally adjust. Your body knows when to slow, your body knows when to continue. Trust it. As the walk begins to settle toward its end, whenever that is, soften further. Each step intentional, each breath full. Take a deeper breath in. Hold it gently. Release it slowly. Carry this with you as you finish or continue. You are capable of staying present under pressure. You are stronger than your fear tells you. You are allowed to believe this time can be different. You don't need to conquer tomorrow. You only need to take it one step, one breath, one moment at a time. And that has always been enough. Let that sentence echo softly as you keep walking. Not as a conclusion, but as a companion. Been enough. Still enough. Enough for this step. Enough for this breath. Keep moving forward. Notice how your body responds when you stop demanding more from yourself. There is a subtle loosening, a quiet exhale you didn't know you were holding. Let that exhale happen again. As you walk, bring your attention back to your feet. They land without hesitation. They don't argue with the ground, they trust it. See if you can borrow that trust for a few moments. Thoughts may come back again. They always do. Thoughts like, what if this calm doesn't last? What if I panic tomorrow? What if I blank? Let those thoughts walk beside you. Not in front of you, not behind you, beside you. They don't get to steer. Say quietly to yourself, I can be anxious and still function. I can be nervous and still think. I can be scared and still move forward. Feel how true that is in your body right now. You are walking, you are breathing. Nothing has stopped. Let your breath find its rhythm again. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Not forced, not perfect, just steady. Notice the small details around you, the texture of the ground, the sound of your steps, the way the air moves as you pass through it. Anchors like these keep you here. Here is safe enough. As you continue, imagine the pressure you've been under as a tight knot. Not something you need to untie all at once, just something that loosens a little with movement. With each step, imagine the knot relaxing by a fraction. Not gone, just less tight. That's progress. If your shoulders have crept up again, let them drop. If your jaw is tight, let it soften. Your body is learning that it doesn't have to stay braced. Bring your attention to your heartbeat for a moment. It has carried you through every exam, every failure, every comeback. It has never abandoned you. You don't need to control it. It knows its job. As you walk, remind yourself gently, I am not walking toward danger. I am walking through preparation. I am walking through a moment that will pass. Let those words settle with your steps. If the urge to rush appears, notice it. You don't need to obey it. Slowing down is not giving up. Slowing down is listening. Let your pace be kind. You may notice moments where your mind feels clearer, then moments where it clouds again. That's normal. Clarity comes and goes. You don't need to chase it, you only need to keep walking. As you move forward, imagine tomorrow again, but this time, imagine something simple. Imagine breathing in before the first question. Imagine reading slowly. Imagine answering one thing correctly. Just one. Let that be enough. Notice how your body reacts to that image. Less pressure, less overwhelm. Small, manageable moments are how difficult things get done. Say quietly, one question at a time, one step at a time. Your body already understands this language. If self-criticism shows up, don't fight it. Say, I know why you're here. You're trying to protect me, and keep walking. You don't need to banish that voice. You just don't need to obey it. Feel the steadiness of repetition again. Step, breath, step. This rhythm is available to you tomorrow too, even in the exam room, especially there. As you walk, notice any sense of space opening inside you. Space to think, space to pause, space to choose your next move. Anxiety shrinks when there is space. Walking creates space. Let gratitude surface gently. Not forced gratitude, not positivity, just appreciation for the fact that you're here, moving, trying again. That takes courage, even if it doesn't feel like it. If fear says, "What if this defines me?" Answer quietly, "It doesn't," and return to your feet. Notice how the ground remains consistent beneath you, unconcerned with your thoughts, unchanged by your worries. It's a reminder that not everything depends on your performance. Some things just are. As your walk continues, imagine confidence not as a feeling but as a behavior. Confidence is walking even when unsure. Confidence is showing up anyway. Confidence is staying present when your mind wants to escape. You are already doing it. Let your breathing deepen again. In, out, longer out. Your body is settling into safety. If your walk is nearing its end, let it slow naturally. If it isn't, that's fine too. This practice doesn't end when the walking stops. You carry it with you. As you take your final steps or continue onward, hold this truth gently. You have survived this pressure before. You have grown stronger because of it. You are not the same person who failed before. You are steadier now, more aware, more practiced at staying with discomfort. Take one deeper breath in. Hold it softly. Release it slowly. And as you continue with your evening, or your night, or your rest, remember, calm is not something you must earn. Strength is not something you must prove. You are allowed to be human tomorrow. You are allowed to try. And that has been and will continue to be enough. Begin walking, not to clear your mind, not to fix anything, just to move. Let the first few steps be ordinary. No meaning yet, just motion. Your body already knows how to do this. Notice how the world doesn't stop when you start walking. Cars move, wind moves, light shifts. Life keeps flowing whether you're ready or not. You don't need to pause it to catch up. Let your breath be unremarkable. In, out. Nothing impressive, nothing controlled. Breath that's been with you longer than fear ever has. As you walk, imagine you are walking alongside a long road you've travelled before. Not the same exact road, but one that feels familiar. The feeling of pressure, the sense of being tested, the worry of getting stuck. You recognise this terrain, and you are still standing on it. Notice that walking does not require certainty. You don't know every step ahead. You don't know where every crack is. You place your foot down anyway. This is how humans move forward. Let your arms swing naturally. If they feel stiff, don't correct them. Stiffness is allowed. Everything that shows up is allowed. Thoughts may begin circling again. You know the ones. This matters too much. I can't mess this up. I don't want to go through this again. Let them circle. You don't have to chase them. They will tire themselves out eventually. As you walk, imagine that pressure is like a loud room, voices overlapping, expectations talking over each other. Instead of silencing the room, imagine turning down the volume one notch. Just one. That's enough for now. Feel the pace of your steps. You are not sprinting. You are not frozen. You are in motion. Motion is a form of hope, even if it doesn't feel like optimism. If you notice tension building, don't stop, just bring curiosity to it. Where is it? Neck, chest, back. Say silently, I don't need to solve this right now. And keep walking. Imagine fear as weather. Sometimes heavy, sometimes light, sometimes unpredictable. Weather passes whether you argue with it or not. You don't need to like it. You just need to walk through it. Your feet continue landing. They don't hesitate, they don't second guess. Your body trusts forward motion more than your mind does. Let the body lead for a while. As you walk, think about how many times you've already endured things you didn't think you could. Not just academically. In life. Times you felt trapped. Times you felt embarrassed. Times you thought you'd never move past something. You did. Not because you were fearless. Because you kept going. Let that sink in slowly. You are practiced at survival. If comparison creeps in, others passing, others succeeding faster, let it drift by. No two paths unfold the same way. Some lessons repeat until they land. That doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're learning something deeper. Notice how walking creates a steady rhythm. Step, breath, step. Your nervous system likes rhythm. It settles when things repeat. Let repetition calm you. If your mind jumps to tomorrow again, let it. But don't zoom out, stay close. Imagine only the first 5 minutes. Sitting down, opening the exam, breathing once. That's it. The rest will follow when it needs to. Feel how your body responds when the future becomes smaller, less tight, less urgent. The mind panics when it imagines everything at once. Walking reminds it that life happens moment by moment. As you move forward, imagine you are walking beside a version of yourself from the past. The one who failed. The one who felt ashamed. The one who wanted to disappear. You don't lecture them. You don't reassure them with cliches. You just walk beside them. That alone is healing. Say quietly, you don't have to carry this alone anymore. Let that be enough. If emotion rises, don't rush past it. Walking gives emotions somewhere to go. Tears can move. Anger can move. Fear can move. Nothing has to get stuck. Feel the strength in your legs again. They have carried you through worse nights than this. They don't need motivation. They just need permission. Let your breath deepen slightly. Not forced, just fuller, as if your body knows something your mind hasn't accepted yet. As you continue, remind yourself, this exam is an event, not a verdict. It will pass whether you resist it or not. Your life is larger than this moment, even if it doesn't feel that way tonight. If self-doubt speaks harshly, don't argue. Say, I'm listening, but I'm still walking, and continue. Notice how walking keeps you oriented forward. You can glance back, you can glance sideways, but your body keeps facing ahead. There's wisdom in that. If fatigue shows up, honor it. Slowing down is allowed. You don't need to push to prove anything. Endurance isn't loud, it's patient. As your walk stretches on, notice moments of quiet between thoughts. They may be brief. That's okay. Those moments are rest. Let your shoulders drop again. Let your jaw soften. Let your hands unclench. Your body is learning it doesn't need to stay ready for impact. Imagine finishing tomorrow. Not the outcome, just the moment after. Standing up, walking out, feeling the air again. You will reach that moment, no matter what. Say quietly, I will get through this moment, because you always have. If your walk is nearing its end, slow naturally. If it isn't, keep going. This meditation doesn't end when the words stop. Take a deeper breath, hold it gently, release it slowly. Carry this truth with you. You are not weak for being anxious. You are not behind for needing more time. You are not broken for struggling with something difficult. You are human, and you are moving. And for now, for this step, that is enough.